open that lead back out again. And what Jorge Martin was so good at in those closing stages of the season was, as soon as he knew, after the sprint victory in Malaysia, combined with Bagnaya's crash out of second place that afternoon, he could afford to just finish right behind Bagnaia for the remainder of the season. And that is essentially what he did through the race in Malaysia, the sprint and race here on the weekend just past, all of which were won by Pecco Bagnaia. But Jorge Martin has been so good this season at doing what he has to do, and it's earned him the World Championship.
Yeah, how good were those two in 2024? Well, they were phenomenal, weren't they? In 2023, when their championship flight went down to the final Grand Prix, 58 podiums Martin and Bagnaia shared in 2024, 28 wins across the sprints and the Grand Prix. There were 736 racing laps in 2024. Bagnaia and Martin led for 615. That's 83% of all racing laps were led by either Bagnaia or Martin. Unreal stat as well for Bagnaia. He led for 349 laps this season. 47% of all race laps were led by the former world champion. As we mentioned, 18 wins, so much time at the front of sprints and Grand Prix, and yet he still fell short in the final reckoning. He won the championship last year with 467 points, but lost it this year with 498 points.
On board with the Moto2 world champion, Ai Ogura. We were on board with him earlier this morning when he had that crash coming through turn 2. So easy to do in the relatively cool conditions we have on the left-hand side of the tyre on what is predominantly a right-handed circuit. It's been quite a road, hasn't it, to the MotoGP class for Ai Ogura. As we told you this morning, he's the first rider out of the Asia Talent Cup to make his way into MotoGP. So nearly won the Moto3 title back in 2020 without even winning a race through that season. So consistent he was. Very close to winning the Moto2 championship 2 years ago before a crash in Malaysia at the penultimate round of the season, which handed the title to Augusto Fernandez. And he's had to recover from a pretty serious injury too. Around about a year and a half ago, Ai Ogura did some real damage to his wrist.